pure scimitar, it's questionable for sure.
Yeah.
So in our grand finals so far, one game going to Team Boosted.
Oh, and I'd also like to note that the ZZ Rot portal was changed. Before, it used to have a certain amount of HP, but now you literally just have to hit it 5 times, no matter what type of hit. But the minions are still the same. So it's not largely affected, but there's a little bit difference.
So yeah, we are waiting on 2 members from Challenjourz. I believe it's because there was way too much lag coming from one member at least.
Neon Velocity.
No, not Neon Velocity. The 5M.
Oh. But didn't he take like an hour to
Oh yeah,
put in?
Neon left too as well. Never mind. Okay. It was Neon who left, sorry. Neon Velocity who left. But yeah. And yeah, we're good to go. Good. Into game 2. So what do you think we're going to get this time around?
No, I hope to see good comps again.
Yeah. Some like very equal comps when it comes down.
Yeah, people are going to try hard now.
Nautilus ban.
Yeah, Nautilus ban. Nautilus was pretty important in that.
I wanted to see an Orion Soul, guys. Let's hope we get one of those.
Yeah.
Maybe someone
I don't
practice
think
them in PB. Never know.
The problem is at this, we're going to call this basically high skill, right? It is pretty high skill. Aurelian Soul, you don't know the champ good enough, so you might just underperform and just completely
PBE though. They could just be playing in PBE.
I think many of these people are seasoned players. They probably have PBE accounts.
Yeah, but the thing is, they still might be familiar with.
No, I think it's Alex is saying that they haven't practiced it. It's important to practice champions as a team as not just solo queue. You can't just main something in solo queue and expect it's going to work out for a team. It's even though I feel that here it's still more important to have individual mechanical outplays rather than any other team cohesion. It's still important to practice your favorite champions for the team.
Yeah.
Okay, so taking a look at our Twitch chat, Clown Fiesta.
It's a Clown Fiesta.
Clown Fiesta. Right now it is 1-0 in favor of Team Boosted. We only have 9 people watching. Is that legit?
Yeah, so it's I think no one, because I think you told everyone that stream broke, right? So
it did break.
Well, yeah.
We have 11 now. Pretty impressive.
I'm pretty
sure we're included in the 11 people, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm using my other account, so yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah. I'm actually part of the 11, so Rip, you should probably advertise this more, Alex.
Advertise this more. I don't know. I already posted it as many places as I can think of. But yeah, okay. Let's take a look. The start, we do have a Janna being picked up for Team Boosted. In the meantime, the Lulu once again coming out for Challenjourz. Seems like Lulu is one of their most favorite picks, being able to give that ulti to someone.
Lulu is a pretty strong pick in this meta. She, how do I say it? She certainly has a great deal to offer in terms of support. But I think once you pick a Lulu, it kind of becomes obvious what your overall plan is to be, and that is mostly just a hyper ADC carry, and that really gives the other team a chance to counter that. Last time they countered that with double binds, and this time they're probably going to counter with some other technique.
Yeah, and we do see the Wukong coming out as well, so. I don't think we really seen Wukong perform too well in our tournament so far, but we will have to see.
Well, it's a jungle Wukong, so I don't know. Wukong has its own unique set that I suppose both offers a lot and takes away just a lot at the same time.
Is it Wukong? It could be Wukong jungle or top, right?
Yeah, but we don't know at the moment because they will be switching. So.
Yeah. But I've seen Wukong jungle, and I don't think it's that great. So,
it used to be good back. I think it was sometime before. It used to be decent. Now it's somewhat bad.
But yeah, here's the Scion pick, boys. The tilt
And
is
LeBlanc
real.
jungle.
So
LeBlanc
yeah, I
jungle.
think that's how they're gonna counter their.
Aurelion Sol 2. This is looking like a flavorful draft.
Okay, so we actually do have the Aurelion Sol potentially being picked up. And it's probably
So,
not
okay.
a LeBlanc jungle because they will be switching. I believe it will be the
No.
LeBlanc security.
We've seen like
mid.
3 LeBlanc jungles. Just trust me, this is a LeBlanc jungle.
That's true, LeBlanc jungle. But yeah. And it is a
Wait,
Trundle.
have we
and
actually
a-
seen LeBlanc jungles?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Oh my gosh. I have nothing to say to that.
But the LeBlanc jungle, it really depends on whatever Minthus and Mixolydian pick to see if this is a LeBlanc jungle or not. But yeah.
No, it's not a LeBlanc jungle.
Personally, I'm actually a big fan of Scion. I think the same with Nasus. Scion stacks indefinitely, so
What does Silent stack? I don't even know.
What?
what? Do you not know that? He stacks HP. His I think his W gives him bonus HP
W.
per
Yeah.
million kill and stuff. So it's actually really useful. How do I put it? A Scion with a Scion maybe 50 minutes in can easily have like over 5,000 HP. And please pick the Aurelion Sol.
I honestly do not want to see an Aurelion Sol because
Oh,
I just
why?
feel like there's so many better other champions, especially in these places,
No,
for
no, there
engage
is.
or like.
Have you seen Aurelion Sol? He's like such a good team fighter. He has his ultimate, which is a stun and a knockback. He has his damage with his passive and his W, which expands his passive.
Yeah.
He has a stun on his Q, and it's just like the Nivea's, so it's pretty good. And I forgot what his Z was, but he's pretty good
Okay.
for CCD and damage.
But yeah, it is going to be the LeBlanc mid, Udyr jungle, Scion top, Janna support with the Caitlyn once again, and we have the Lucian once again for the Challengers, as well as the Lulu, and instead we'll have a Trundle and a Wukong jungle, and an Alistar for the support.
So I think once again, fairly balanced teams on both sides. However, I think D Challengers are once again pulling the Lucian hyper carry combo. Except this time, I think they've actually chosen better supports. An Alistar Trundle work better, I think, peeling than really a Gnar and a Braum. However, you are against a LeBlanc, so I think between Scion diving in and LeBlanc seizing that moments of chaos to one-shot everyone, it's a risk to take. It's certainly a big risk to take.
Yeah, and as well, it makes it harder for Wukong to jump in because there is the Janna, right? And the disengage is very effective, so.
Right, that's true. The tornado monsoon, of course, because Wukong isn't really like Wukong needs to run in and not flash in. So yeah, you're right.
The monsoon was also nerfed.
Oh really?
The duration of the monsoon was nerfed. Let me check exactly the exact timing.
Here, I got it.
That was
I got it. Let's see.
it went from 0.75
disabled-
seconds to
0.5, 0.75 to 0.5 disabled duration.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean 0.75 to monsoon lasts way longer than 0.75?
No,
So
disable.
Disables the enemies.
It's
oh,
like,
you mean the
like
knockback
the knockback, basically
disable?
the knockback.
Oh, okay. Right. That makes sense. I was like, wait. So
yeah,
I guess they weaken the winds.
weaken the winds.
that's
The
good.
hurricane too strong.
I hated monsoon. Like monsoon ruined your day. Like if you were a top laner, you would hate monsoon. It's just that annoying. Without, it's just it's super annoying in general.
Yeah.
Monsoon's especially annoying for assassins because as soon as you're like jumping in and then all of a sudden Janna just shrugs you off.
It's true. So.
Yeah, but we haven't really seen many assassins being picked up so far in our tournament. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I think that's good for team fighting. Like they don't want assassins for team fighting, but basically LeBlanc is basically an assassin. She is actually labeled as an assassin, so they do want to pick off the Lucian because they don't want Lucian to be able to deal lots of damage in the team fights because they don't have any other damage sources really, unless you're like Trundle goes like 7-0 and he builds damage, which then they're like screwed.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what this Trundle goes, but I believe it should be a tank Trundle because
Yeah, it should.
they do have like the Alistar can tank, but I don't think it's that effective.
No, Alistar is a really good tank, especially with its ultimate.
But like compared to a
So-
Scion, like just comparing them,
Oh yeah, of course.
Right, so-
Alistar, sure.
so
Like,
of course there's no way you're gonna like have in terms of the two teams, the Alistar won't be enough to tank by himself, so guaranteed
oh
you
my
should be
gosh.
needing that second tank.
Yeah, but yeah, against Caitlyn, it would be hard to tank with one tank.
Yeah, so we'll have to see though.
Suppose so.
So entering this match, getting a look at the skins. Do you think we're gonna see the Scion Cancer coming out once again, not being able to dodge?
I don't think so. I think these guys are more skilled. I hope they're more skilled and they are able to dodge. I'm already kind of tilted, so
Just
I
seeing the
don't wanna-
Scion. I remember yesterday we
Wait,
started
what's
off-
wrong with Sion? Yo, ever since the new Sion, like I remember the good old days where Sion had like that 100% lifesteal thing. Yo, that was broken. But this new Sion I actually like better. Like back, I think in early season 4, late season 3, I think, or maybe I think it was late season 4. Sion was the tank. Like everyone ran Sion. I actually have some good Sion skins. That actually, like I have the Barbarian Sion, but that I also have the the one where he's all, I think it's like ice, like where the one he's all icy and stuff. But anyway, that's irrelevant. The important thing is Sion works great in any team composition because he's just so tanky. He does his purpose so well. Alistar is like the cheap way of countering that because you have the 7 seconds of tankiness, but he doesn't really substitute a Sion. No, Sion's too good.
Anyways, yeah, it's just a Cancer in lane because like you got that knock up and Scion spamming it and people just wouldn't know how to run away properly. But hopefully we will not be tilted that much in this game. So let's take a look. Yeah. So some pretty standard things coming out for either side. Doesn't look like they're looking for an aggressive movement into each other's jungles, so yeah, just watching over the river and stuff. Some pretty
Certainly, that is correct.
the meantime.
So all item builds are standard. Yeah. Is there any weird masteries? Oh, looks like Trundle gets caught up by Scion. Takes some damage.
And he has to back. Wait, but
He
Scion.
doesn't have to back. I don't think he needs to back, but
There you
No.
go. He is around half HP already, so.
he could have just regened before, but now he has to back. He had took that extra.
Wow.
Oh, the mistake. He baited out. He probably would have finished that recall, actually. I feel.
No, wait, what? No. That sign Q was in range. It tells you what range it is in.
I know the range, but like the time, he might have been able to recall first.
Yeah, the back doesn't really even matter though, because the first wave isn't gonna be
Taken
dead
out.
by that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be.
Especially if
fine.
Scion pushes. Yeah, Scion is pushing this wave. Doesn't really want to do that because he wants the first wave to go down before Trundle
Oh,
backs.
nice the Blanc skin. I haven't seen that one before. Alright. Sorry about that. So let's take a look at early positionings. So far we've seen only standard lanes. In fact, both of these bot lanes have been renowned to be able to like so-called work. The Challenjourz lane is infamous for being used in professional games as well as these. The Lulu LeBlanc matchup, I would give the advantage to probably LeBlanc after a certain period of time. So right now, however, we have to keep in mind that these are once again fairly try-hard builds. You know, nothing really troll coming out. The person who's gonna make the first move will be the one that gets the advantage. That's easy as that.
But yeah. So far, pretty good for both teams. It Doesn't seem like there's anything out of the normal. We see some pretty common jungle pathing as well as just lane.
Well, normally you go double buff first, so Wukong did do that. Udyr did. Looks like Wukong's clearing faster than
And he
Udyr
will
though.
get hit by that. Oh, and the Trundle looking to go on the Scion, doing a lot of damage actually.
Yeah.
But he will not.
Sion early game is rather weak, especially if you go for the potions instead of any armor.
Yeah.
He needs the armor to counter the Trundle. Not that it would have helped.
Right now,
oh,
Wukong spotted out by
gosh,
this
that-
Udyr. There's the flash to
Oh,
touch the stun, and the Wukong should be okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
Udyr burst stance
unexpected.
is pretty scary early game because you just need like 2 autos and they're stunned.
But like, nice though. That was a really good predict. Now he predicted the clone. I feel, because he was like walking in the direction where the Wukong wasn't. He was walking the opposite direction of the clone. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets
I think
knocked
we
up
are-
on the edge. Oh man, there's the outside jump in.
Oh,
Lucian
body,
going
body.
in, but the double tornado should cause a disengage. Yeah.
It looks like Udyr took red buff. He didn't take the little, I don't know what to call those.
The little-
little
that's
monsters.
good because that means red buff won't respawn.
Wukong is right
now,
here.
But
I
the
think he's
stun
good.
onto the Trundle. Trundle's in a lot of trouble actually, but so is the Scion. But here comes
Oh, nice, nice
Crystal
pillar.
pushing him back. This Trundle
Yeah,
like,
had
I
to
think
touch
he's-
the flash though.
I think late game counter jungling you should leave up the little things, but early game, especially on red buff, those have a lot of gold and experience.
Even the small minions.
Yeah, they do.
Oh
Uh,
really?
They're each worth like 20 gold-ish, and they have some decent experience. Like half the experience comes from the minions, actually, in the red buff camp, I think.
Holy
Someone-
shoot, that's insane. Like I remember where like the days where I would deliberately just not take away that little minions in order for like jungler in order for red buff to respawn, like never respawn. That's good for me, right? But
I
I don't
think-
know.
Even in late game, they still take the little minions now.
Courtesy? Common courtesy? Is that what we're having
I
here?
don't know. But in early game, they can leave up like the stone golems minion or like a raptor minion, but later on they don't.
Alright, so taking a look at
LeBlanc
mid
going
lane.
in onto this Lulu, but will not be able to do too much.
No, not really. LeBlanc needs more levels, more items. She hasn't had her ult. She doesn't have her ult yet. When she has her ulti, especially with before. Oh, right now she has her 6. Lulu should probably. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
there
yeah.
you go, going in. There's the ignite, and there's the flash for the first blood. Nice play coming out from Minthus, knowing when to go in.
So
especially
important
when
that you get your 6 before Lulu does, because if you get your 6 the same time as Lulu, any engage you will do will be negated by her ulti.
Yeah.
LeBlanc chose the only moment where she would have gotten a secure kill, and that was correct. As Trundle gets really harassed really hard actually by the Sion. Like after that Sion went back and bought an extra 45 armor, he is actually in solid shape to duel Wukong. Not Wukong, pardon me, Trundle. Trundle doesn't have his needs his ulti in order to pierce through all the armor, and he doesn't really want to use it for just random reasons.
They're trying to get the Tiamat. Maybe he's looking to build Titanic Hydra or Ravenous Hydra. I think they were both nerfed in the patch.
Yeah, but right now it is a 3v3, and the side of Challenjourz is a bit split. There's the jump in from the Udyr, stunning onto the Lucian at first. There's the tornado, but it will not be enough to finish any of the members from Challenjourz. So yeah.
So overall, nothing important happening so far. We've seen the LeBlanc, however, get the solo kill, which is also the first blood. I think we really did understand the importance of that. LeBlanc getting the first blood on the opposing mid laner is so important because she only needs very little to start scaling up into, and as soon as she starts scaling up, she can start roaming, creating pressure in the top lane where Sion is already winning. Well,
A lot of
Sion is
damage onto
winning.
this Trundle actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but
like
the
generally-
lane is pushing in, so it's kind of like a fair trade. But other than that, like once LeBlanc starts creating pressure all over the map, because she already got her first blood, that's going to open the way for Team Boosted to get huge advantages elsewhere. while the first blood may not be such a big deal for any other laner, LeBlanc it is. And oh, there's a Trundle ulti. Yeah, Sion probably should see that right now. Like, let's see, look at Sion's armor. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think it reached like, I think at a time.
Wait, here's the charge from Sion. Missing though. But the LeBlanc coming in should be able to finish up. And there's the kill.
Yeah, I think I was talking about the LeBlanc roam. This is something that I think this just confirmed that, yeah, once you give LeBlanc the first blood, other lanes will start winning. Like if only remember that game that we casted, Alex, the one where Sharath was like 6-0 with the LeBlanc, but didn't really bother to roam. If he had, I think it would have been a much closer game for sure.
That's true.
And that's why LeBlanc creates so much pressure elsewhere in the lanes. She moves down really fast. She clears the wave instantly, forces the other laner out, and then she goes in to help some other lane.
Yeah, for sure. So right now, things are starting to look grim for this Challenjourz team. They are losing their momentum, but it's not enough now to determine the game outcome.
So Caitlyn is CSing Lucian a little bit. So that's a little bit of advantage to her, but nothing's really going to happen because she doesn't have enough damage for any kill potential or anything.
So yeah, Rohi, so Sion's Soul Furnace gives him 2 HP whenever he kills a unit. Right now his current bonus is at 142.
Here's the gank from the Wukong. Wukong's huge right now, spinning. Oh, but the LeBlanc is able to finish off the Lulu first, but it will be a kill for the Wukong on the LeBlanc.
Overall, it's worth it for the LeBlanc. Meanwhile, it seems like the alright, that forces the flash. Alright. So yeah, the LeBlanc dying there was huge. Although it'd be better if Lulu didn't go down. Meanwhile, let's look at bot lane for any circumstance here. And honestly, I don't see anything that's going on right now that's very important. Caitlyn out CSing Lucian because her longer range. So yeah, mostly I think the action centered on the mid lane. So let's look at that again.
Yeah. Oh, really quickly, I just want to say, Udyr is building Stalker's Blade like before, but the damage on that was actually like.
Wait, but this Trundle is very low. Needs to be careful against the Sion, and Sion is able to pick up the kill. This Trundle right now is just tanking through all of those knockups and those charged up abilities of Sion.
Wukong, yeah. Anyways,
Wukong for capture game though.
Should not be enough to pick up the kill.
Well, I think Sion had its ultimate anyway, so he could have used that to get away, but it's pretty slow to begin with, so I think the flash was the safer option.
And also, as well, he has his passive, so he might have been able to pick up another kill if
No.
Did.
Sion's passive is pretty crap.
Wukong did dive in.
No, like, okay, like the reason I hate Sion's passive is because it takes like, I think 2.5 seconds for him to respawn. By that time, basically that's like a bomb sign, right? You know, I'm giving you so much time to get out of my radius. And as soon as that happens, like you're not gonna be able to catch up, especially if they're playing smart. You're not gonna be able to catch them up. Like Sion's passive is like so stupid. It only works in team fights where everyone's too busy killing each other to get away. But in one-on-one engagements, even if you die, it's like it barely does anything.
Yeah. So Udyr is building Runic Echoes, which has been nerfed as well. The damage has gone down. So there's even less damage from the rest of the team. Looks like most of the damage is stacked onto LeBlanc and Caitlyn.
Let's look at top lane again, because I think that Trundle might fall down again. Yeah, that's dead going
down.
And another 10 extra HP for Sion. Every time he gets a kill, 10 extra HP. Right now he's sitting at 220 bonus HP. That's the equivalent of like a Ruby Crystal.
And
so it's actually rather economical.
And the Sunfire Cape.
I mean, like, yeah, in terms of bonus HP, he got the equivalent of a Ruby Crystal.
Yeah,
right now, going on to this. Oh, but the heal coming out from Lucian will make sure that he is still alive. And the Wukong engaging onto this.
But that
Janna,
Wukong, though,
but there's the TP, 2 TPs. Oh, but the Udyr is making his way over 2. And the TP is cancelled.
Honestly, I doubt the merits of that TP. It might have been for defensive reasons. But since Sion didn't have his ultimate, which I believe at level 1 has a ridiculously long cooldown, like 140 seconds or something, like, just TPing in and not having ulti really does very little for a team because you're so slow. Yeah.
I think both those TPs should have been cancelled because as soon as the TPs happen, both teams decide to disengage because you don't want to fight when there's more people coming in. So they kind of so they should have cancelled for the extra TP duration rather than.
And now Sion loses lane pressure.
Yeah.
He loses he's giving Trundle a chance to catch back. Even though I feel like since Trundle isn't building armor pen right now, he's gonna have a huge issue trying to take down Sion in the first place. But you're giving him a chance to farm, which since he has like the time at, like he's gonna do that very quickly. Look at the lane; it's already pushed out to his turret. Like that, I think that's a dead turret. That's a dead turret.
Yeah.
He loses the turret because he TP'd into the team fight. Like that was such a bad trade for him.
I don't think he'll lose the turret, but a lot of harass onto this turret.
Oh gosh. Well, okay, never mind then.
Didn't auto as much as he could have.
Like I think Trundle went and CS'd a few minions in the meantime.
Yeah, he did.
Somewhat questionable decision.
Why is Trundle engaging like that? He should be just trying to CS, especially with the.
Are we in that stage of the game where basically we just walk around each other and CS? All right, I see.
But what the Trundle
no, Trundle
tries
doesn't
to
have
do
the
is he takes a chomp, but every time he takes a bite out of that Sion, he just gets knocked up, and that's a huge amount of nuke damage. So, but the Sion looking to go in, and he's too slowed, and this is the knock. And then there's the ulti from the Trundle. Tryon, there you go. Mix of
Sion does have his own ultimate. Sion has his own ultimate. He could go in anytime. I think he might go in after this series. Yeah,
And
as soon as he gets the knockup.
But he will not go in.
Wait, no. His ulti should be on since it's just level 2.
Going on this Lulu, doing a lot of damage.
So Wukong is in bottom lane right now.
So yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, Sion should be going in right now. Sion should be ulting. No, out of range. Can't see the Trundle. Well then.
Yeah, so Lucian's ulti and Diana's flash were just burned while they were fighting top lane.
Bottom lane.
Oh yeah, while Sion and Trundle
were fighting top.
Meanwhile, Udyr's counter jungling, nice, good on him. I still haven't seen how that runic echoes works though. Does it proc the eagle stance or something like that? I think that's.
But the Udyr right now taking onto this Lulu. There's the Lulu ult, but she is melted. Alistar jumping in on this Kaylee on bottom and will get knocked up by the tornado, taking a bit of harass.
Yeah, I think like Janna is such a good counter to Alistar in so many ways. Like every time he goes in for a knockup, you're gonna tornado him away, and even if that doesn't work, you have your monsoon, right? So it's a great counter to Alistar and Lucian in general.
By the way, I think Runic Echo is procs on your Phoenix stance, and the main reason isn't for the Runic Echoes. The main reason you take it is for like the 7% movement speed.
Wait, 7% movement speed?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see why they would do that now.
But
you really want movement.
The Trundle actually managed to dodge it this time, trading hits. But here's the LeBlanc going on to the Trundle, and there he is going down. This Trundle right now shouldn't be ever engaging with this Sion, I feel. He's just getting...
No, I honestly feel like he could have won that duel. Like, it was winnable. He had his Titanic Hydra.
You know, Titanic...
It was a bait. Bait by Sion to get him closer.
Titanic Hydra just got nerfed.
Going on to the
It did it? What did he do to it?
Minus 15 attack damage, so his attack...
I just noticed that. That's a very small attack damage from a Hydra, eh?
Yeah, so I don't know if he should be trying to 1v1.
Yeah.
Wait, I guess he could have always built a Ravenous Hydra with a tank item later on. You know, that could have worked, but...
Yeah, Ravenous Hydra wasn't nerfed. There's just the build path is different now.
Wait,
looks like...
Alright.
Oh no. Yeah, I think they changed the build path to the Hydras.
Alright. So yeah, I think this is where you really see the power of Sion's passive, because I'm looking at him right now. He has 2,000 HP, which might give you the impression that he's building HP, but in reality, he's actually building armor at 204.
LeBlanc going on this Lulu, but Lulu has to force out that ulti in order to stay alive.
But
Sion's incoming. Oh, she needs to be careful. Oh, I will not be able to dodge that. There you go. There's the Sion.
The flash shield proc. That. Like I would have done that too, had I had flash.
Wukong going in on the Sion. Sion's pretty big though.
Wukong doesn't want to go in.
Oh gosh!
Oh, there you go. Instantly melted by the LeBlanc.
And
Yeah.
okay, once again, Sion's current HP bonus is 368 right now. So
Alistar, it looks like they still want to go. Trundle's coming in as well. Lucian coming in
there
as
we
well.
go.
But there's the ulti
and
out.
look at that Sion. Oh,
Yeah, but
look at
the
that.
important part wasn't the Sion, but the LeBlanc getting the kill, because LeBlanc really needs to be able to
Yeah.
have enough damage to kill Lucian in the team fights. Just
Right. I think giving the kill to LeBlanc is obviously the right decision because the bonus HP Sion gets is actually kill or assist, so he doesn't really need to get the
In the
kill.
meantime,
This is not like
LeBlanc
Naxxus with Q.
moving and spots
Oh.
out this Alistar going in, gets knocked back, but the stun does connect onto the Alistar. In the meantime, Trundle seems like he wants to fight.
Feel like LeBlanc should be. Oh my gosh! Look how much gold Udyr is sitting at right now. Udyr is sitting at 4,000 gold. That is like 2/3 of his net worth. He hasn't
Well-
got back because I was wondering. I was like, that
Deer
Udyr
doesn't
is
need to
very-
go back. He should be going back soon because he can't
But
fight.
Udyr
Not
actually
Trundle.
very low right now. Trundle going in, man mode.
I
There's
hate-
the
Just get the
stun
stun.
moving back. There's the flash.
Oh,
Oh,
the
Sion's
bait, it's a
here.
bait, it's a
No,
bait,
no.
it's a
He won't
bait.
be able to catch up. No, the tower's gonna fishing him off. And the Sion taking out the
So
Trundle.
Udyr backing with 4,200 gold. Let's see what he buys after this spat. Okay.
He should be
So,
getting runic echoes. He
There we
finishes.
go. Runic echoes, and then he still has a ton of gold left. So
He
boots
gets
on
his
swiftness
boots.
and
some-
the
his
beginnings
deadmans.
of Deadmans, right?
Deadman.
Oh, plus the alacrity. So right now he's sitting at how much movement speed? 447 movement speed. 503
with
bit
E?
bear stance. 503 bit bear stance on. So wow.
Yeah, but he's not. The thing is, with Udyr, you gain movement speed even when you just use any of your abilities. That's his passive, I think. Let me just double check.
Wait, was it? I think wasn't this passive used to be like if you use ability it reduces the cooldown of your other abilities?
No. You get.
Oh no,
movement
never mind.
attack
Okay.
speed.
Okay,
So
my bad.
he should
my
be-
bad.
Slain the
You should be
Rachel.
using more than one.
Oh, Alistar
when
jumping
running-
in on this Janna, but the ulti from Lucian mostly
Oh
connecting
gosh,
with
the Janna is
but
all
going
right now.
on this
Janna
Kaylin.
is-
Oh, there's the Janna ulti.
Bad
Kaylin
ulti,
moving
bad
back
ulti.
into
That was a
the
bad
Janna.
ulti.
Here comes the
Looks like LeBlanc
TP
comes
from
in.
the Trundle. Sorry, Sion. That was a blue one. And Alistar.
This should be a sweep now.
There's LeBlanc
Yeah.
coming in, and Lulu will be going down.
So it was a 2 for 3, thanks to quick response by the mid lane, top lane, and jungle. But honestly, that bot lane engage went horribly for Team Boosted. Like, I think Janna was forced to ult Caitlyn into the enemy team because she was actually in front of her. So, I don't know, that was somewhat sketchy engage. It would have gone horribly if not only the TPs were up, but LeBlanc was also roaming there at the same time. So yeah,
So I
have to
think-
watch out for that in the future.
Yeah, Janna walked into an awkward position to get the ult. The ult didn't even knock them all in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. I think it knocked Caitlyn right into the Wukong. So it's like, no, that's not what I want to do, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure she was already close to the edge-ish of where she was. She just got
And
shifted
guys,
slightly.
oh gosh, look at this kill diversification. Out of the 13 kills on Team Boosted, 6 of them are on the Sion and 7 of them are on the LeBlanc. So
I think Caitlyn needs to get some kills now. It's pretty important.
well, she
Build-
can always farm, right? Caitlyn can always farm her way to items, I think.
Yeah, but her build is going pretty well, so I think the farming is fine.
Yeah, she can just farm.
Yeah.
The big thing right now is that you have a tank right now who has 247 armor with barely any HP investment. I was gonna say no when I realized he actually has a few HP items, but let's look at his passive. Oh, bonus 500 HP. That's over the giant spells now. So
500 is
nice.
a lot. That's like something like I don't know. Yeah, Sunfire Cape gives you 500. With
Yeah.
in
So
passive.
yeah, Sion passive is actually really economical late game. Like I've often seen Sions who get like over 1,000 bonus HP just based off that one passive. It's pretty broken.
Yeah.
But right now, Udyr spotting out this
Udyr
Trundle.
going for
there's
the
stun,
duel.
changing into Phoenix mode, fighting against Trundle. But Trundle's pretty tanky and has that lifesteal.
It's not just CSing in the back. He doesn't really want to go in.
Yeah.
Oh,
They will
well,
just trade some
yeah.
hits and then back off. None of
Like-
them doing enough
like-
damage.
Udyr versus Trundle is like, it's really deceptive because it looks like the HP bars go down really fast, really slow, but in reality they're actually doing so much
But
damage. to
Sion
them,
now
just,
teaming
like,
up with
feeding
this
it all
Udyr,
back.
going for this Trundle, but they're under tower, need to be careful. But the creeps coming in
To
should
be honest,
fine.
I think
Definitely
this
need to be
Sion,
careful.
Sion having a Sion under tower is
there's a
like the best
knockup.
possible
Moody
scenario.
going on, and the Trundle should be falling down with the help of Kaylin as well as the whole team.
And suddenly all 5 members on top lane. That's a
that's a
huge for
challenge.
a top lane push. Yeah.
But I think they should have gave Caitlyn that kill because Caitlyn. I mean, it's not bad that anybody gets killed, but Trundle's 7-0 right now. I don't think he really needs more money. He just building some
Sion.
peak items.
You mean
There's
Sion?
the
Oh, yeah.
stun onto the Wukong, and it looks like he will be picked off.
And oh my gosh,
And
the
this
kill's
is
actually so not generous.
Tanking onto this.
Lydia had a chance to get a kill back then, but no, LeBlanc was like, I have to. So right now, the entire, like every single kill on blue side is in LeBlanc and Sion. So if you take a look at net worth, yeah, it's not surprising at all. LeBlanc and Sion are like ahead in net worth by like at least 1,500 gold. I'm not gonna say that's bad, to be honest. I love giving Sion lots of money in the early game. Because look at him right now. He's just like standing there. He's not even like.
Oh, but
he's
right
not
now
even
the
a-
Alistar got caught out. Same with the Lulu. Oh man, but actually LeBlanc picking up that Lucian. In the meantime, oh, the knockback will stop that knock up from the Sion, but they should still be going down. That's a triple
So,
kill
yeah,
for
once again,
LeBlanc. GG is called.
That Sion was that Sion was tanking the turret for 5-6 seconds, and he didn't even lose, like he only lost like 2/3 of his HP. I think maybe like it was like 500 max on the tower. So yeah. Anyway, well played game by Team Boosted, securing their 2nd win in this best of 5 series.
Yeah.
And we will go to the 3rd game right now.
Yeah, right now you can see that the Challengers really losing their momentum in these series.
Yeah, and this is a best of 5, Alex.
Yeah.
We have to emphasize that in the best of 5, it's so important for mentality. You have to maintain like you have to maintain this mentality that you can go on and you can't tilt. If you tilt in the best of 5, it's going to be a 3-0. However, we've seen these games where teams have miraculously pulled a 2-0 behind to become a victory. And you know what? I think nothing would be more engaging for this final than to have perhaps a huge a comeback. And I'll be looking forward to that. Although I think right now, with our current state, it's more likely that the game will be ending after the next one.
Yeah, so there's this weird bug where there's some people you can't invite because it says they're already in the game. It's kind of weird. But yeah, let's give it to one on each.
Alex, should I play this game? I think I suddenly have a. Never mind. I guess I'm not then. Rip.
Yeah, missing a lot of members.
We are. So let's take a 1-minute break while I go grab some water, okay?
Oh look, we actually have people watching now. 20 people.
Oh gosh, that's so insane. Wow, where's our stream? Where's the stream?
The main one still.
Wait, is it? No, I don't see it.